All right. Hello and welcome to another Cities and Knights stream. Kind of felt like doing one. It's been a long day for me, but I kind of wanted to play some more Cities and Knights games. And I think doing the streams is a little bit easier for me than doing uploads. So I played a couple more games after my last stream. So I just uploaded my 10th placement game, which is available to watch. And I played two more. So, yeah, the other two games I played after are all also upload worthy for sure. Oh, Land Shark, hello there, my friend. Yes, you are first indeed. So yeah, stay tuned for for my 11th game and my 12th game. They're both definitely upload worthy, so I'll upload those in the weeks to come. But yeah, let's get into a game here. As I was just saying, it was kind of a long day for me today. I've been up since 5 a.m. Did almost a 12-hour shift because I gotta drive to Edmonton and back, making some beer deliveries. But I'm feeling motivated to play some Catan. Well, Cities and Knights of Catan to be exact. I don't think it's going to be that long of a stream though. I think I might do two games. We'll see how it goes. Just because, yeah. All right, without further ado here, yeah, it's looking like we're all good here in the stream. Why don't we get into a game? See how long it takes here. Hopefully not too long. Landshark, I hope you're having a great evening or afternoon or morning, depending on whatever time zone you're in. Yeah, I'll let people trickle in. Usually takes a little while for people to trickle in. Also, I'm hoping to not make a bunch of dumb mistakes because I'm a little tired. But I do have a beer here. Beer makes me play better in my mind. So, this is going to be our fuel for the stream, pretty much. All right, so we're in a game here, and we got the third placement. Going to get against Bashilis, Meep, and Woodstack. One thing I'm actually going to try to remember to do is actually look at everyone's stats. But yeah, before we do that, let's actually look at this board here. So Orange is taking 8, 5, 10 to start off with. I think that looks super strong. Best weed on the board for sure. So looking at my placement, I'm happy with 8-4-3 or either this 8-4-3 or 8-4-10. Okay, red goes 8-4-3 here. So yeah, the wheat for the rest of us is looking kind of shite, which is a little unfortunate. I think we're going to go or wheat sheep here on 8-4-3. Just because I don't want to leave this, of course, for last placement. But let's think about this straight up before we send it there. So let's say I go 8-4-3. What is black here going to take in last placement? I think 6-9-3 and 6-3-11 look solid for them. Probably this 6-3-11 to get the wheat or extra wheat. So what would that leave me with? Where's the brick? Oh yeah, Brickport is right here, of course. I could see 8-4-3 and 9-5-10 to be really good, but I'll be racing whoever takes 6-9-3 then. That is the big ultimatum. I think we should just send it. Not think about it too much. Yeah, I think I like 8-4-3 more than 8-4-10. Let's just take it and point left. All right, I think it's beer time, guys. Landshark is in Washington State, so Pacific time. Literally started my break. Always look forward to my videos. Well, thank you so much, my friend. And good luck. Thank you for that as well. Let's crack a beer. Yes, you always need luck playing Catan. Big time. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, let's look at my opponent. Let's see if we can do this real quick here. So let's start with black. Ranked 4-player Cities and Knights. That's a pretty solid win percentage. So yeah, black is definitely a solid player. Orange here. Cities and Knights. Also a really solid win percentage, better than black. So orange and black here seem to be very good players. And red as well. So we got a very high competition game here, guys. Everyone has over a 40% win rate, except for me. I've got a 33% win rate. But I also have less games played compared to these guys. All right. Yeah, I foresee black here taking 6-9-3, 6-3-11. But you never know. All right, wood stack. What's the play, my friend? Yeah, 6-9-3. Actually, 6-5-11 does look pretty good as well for them. It's better production than 6-3-11. But I think 6-3-11 here is quite valid just to get some extra wheat production. Okay, they go with the 6-5-11. Okay, so since black here actually pointed down, I'm tempted to go 9-5-10 for the brick port. I think that's definitely the play then. Either that or 5-4-10. But the thing is if I take 5-4-10, someone can take 9-5-12 and do some plowing, stuff like that. But I don't know if that would happen. Let's just think about this before we send it here. I think it's either 9-5-10 or 6-9 or 6-3-11. Both are good. I think this is totally valid as well just to get an extra wheat spot, but I'm looking at the brick port here. Brick port could be quite nice. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards that. I know we don't have any paper production, but that's okay. Once we get that port, paper production should be not too hard to come by. Also, we don't even really need it if you think about it. Yeah, we're definitely taking it. Where are we pointing this road, though? I'm thinking about right, but... Hmm. Yeah, I think we point right just to have more robber bounce potential if we build a knight right here. So that's what we're going to do. Let me know if you guys think of any other placements that looked good on my end. But I think if we can take this brick port, I'm pretty happy with my setup here. 6-3-11 is super great as well. That's what red takes. So they got a side-by-side setup. Yeah, they got such great wheat production. I mean, orange as well has great wheat production. My big issue early on here is just going to be getting that early night. I know we have the sheep to start off with, but we need that ore and wheat, which 3 and 4 not great rolls. I guess 9 and 10 here. We can do a 4 for 1 to get something that we need. So I'm hoping for just 1 3 or a 4, and then either a 9 or a 10, and we're good. So I feel like we should be safe. All right, orange here takes 9, 10, 11. We got a game here. Turning off chat for now. Wish me luck, guys. What was that? A couple 8 rolls to start off with and then a 7. So that's not so helpful. I know orange has a couple of ore here. I would do this with you, orange. Okay, fuck it, I'll take it. I know I give them a 4 for 2, but this gets me my immediate knight. I think we're building it here just to avoid the plow. Yeah, this makes the most sense. I know I could have maybe waited a little bit longer, but I really don't like playing it risky in the early game here in Cities and Knights. But yeah, man, that was definitely a good deal for Orange on their end. Me giving them 4 for 2, but two resource two resources I really need early on here to be safe. We actually haven't gotten very good production anyway. Yeah, all we've gotten is a couple 8s so far. Yeah, my big I guess my big worry about my setup here is just the lack of wheat. Wow, they 4 for 1 wheat for just a coin. Crazy, and that's a 7 out for black. That sucks for them. We can't do anything here, so we're just passing. Yeah, I guess red had an awkward hand there. Too much wheat and they couldn't build a knight. Interesting indeed. 7 in black again. 7 in black is like the worst roll early on in Cities and Knights. 6s have been popping off. Jesus Christ, another one. Ridiculous. So there is a bunch of sheep out there. Yeah, this guy's desperate for the knight. Okay, they pull off the cloth for wheat. But then they 4 for 1 to get the ore. So red is safe. Got a feeling black will be safe as well, unless they 7 out again. Um, City Wall does look good, especially since we have high brick production, but we're only on 3 cards here. Now the question is, would I do... Yeah, I would totally do this deal. I don't think I want a 2 for 1, though. Yeah. For now, I'm actually not going to City Wall. Just because we're only on 3 cards. Holy shit, black does get a 7 out. That really sucks for them. But hey, I think they might still be safe even after they 7 out here. Wow, they discard 2 of their commodities. Yeah, pretty much they're forced to do that. Okay, so everyone's safe. Lots of 7 rolls to start off with here. Okay, I think we're taking green. I think green is the best early on. Yeah, let's take it. We get a crane. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think we'll use that to upgrade our paper here for sure. So yeah, for sure, we're definitely building a wall, but I'm wanting to build a road here as well. Like this brick port is really what I'm keen on. I'll just do that with them. Hey, do you want to do that again? I'd rather get a road settled this turn than a city wall, I think. No, they don't want to do that again. That's fair. What would be absolutely terrible is if somehow black gets road building card to plow me. I would not be happy. We're just going to crane for the paper there for sure. Now I'm wondering, do I city wall or not? Feel like it's not that likely we 7 out here on 4 cards. There's a Smith and also a 7 roll here for black. Nice. Yeah, that does make sense to block the best wheat spot on the board. Okay, 9 roll. So yeah, whole bunch of extra brick in hand here. Damn, lots of black rolls as well. So this this barbarian is making its way quickly back to the board. So now I'm wondering, do I want to activate my knight? Oh, fuck you, dude. Really? That's annoying. And they have a merchant there. A 2 for 1 to get the wheat. Okay. Oh my god. So here's the thing. If I can pull this off, we can still 2 for 1 to get the wheat we need. You know, I'll do this with red if they accept, for sure. Yeah. I want this. Even though red is definitely a little bit ahead here, we got to get this settled somehow. And now, at the very least, we can port for the wheat. Eventually, guys, we will get a city wall. But right now, the settle and porting for the wheat is definitely more important. Blocked 8 is phenomenal. So looking at our setup, Aqueduct is very good for us. So if we can get like a whole bunch of brick rolls and port that for paper, that could be very nice. Also the Smith I pulled. That could be interesting. But yeah, right now we're not going to use it. I'd rather see Orange lose their city. While they play a merchant, they're going to port for wheat, of course. Yeah. Oh god, 6s are not nice though. So far, pretty even game. And those who are tuning in, all of these players have over a 40% win rate, so this is a very high skill level game, I will say. Interesting. I don't think I want to play the Smith. That makes me a deserter target and also makes me a target in general if I get that victory point. I think we port for a frickin' coin. I don't think the city wall is that important, especially if we're only on 3 cards here. May as well port for the only commodity that we don't produce, right? Makes sense to me. Hoping to get a 3 roll here at some point. I do like the 8 block. That's very nice here. So I'm thankful black put it on the 8 earlier. All right. Select progress card once again. I'm tempted for green, but I don't want to draw another Smith. That would be pretty unfortunate if we did. I think it's got to be green. Oh, we got a VP, really? Yeah, we got the printer. That's good and bad. It's not great to get that early on here. Just because now I'm the target, pretty much. And these 6 rolls are not so nice. Interesting road. Red doesn't want to go for the 5, 10, 11. Well, I guess they are going to want to get it if they can road settle. 2 roll and everyone gets a yellow card except me. Speaking of yellow card, go check out their new album. I fucking love yellow card. Um, Travis Barker from Blink 182, he's doing the drums in it. You can definitely tell. He also produced it. I think there's some songs that he maybe does a little bit too much with in terms of like the drums. If you hear it, he does like it's like a little too much, but I've gotten used to it. It's a great album. Let's go here. So we got a deserter. That's phenomenal. Also, Orange Seven's out. I might be the target because I'm on 5, but let's hope not. Yeah, I probably am, if we're being real here. I was thinking they might block the 3. That sucks. Okay, let's get a knight here. Well, actually, yeah. Ooh, at least they spy on red. Yeah, lots of yellow cards out there. Two spies? Okay, well, I'm thankful they don't use it on me. Road building for... Oh my god. What a savage play. I'm sure black is not so happy about that. That's so good for orange. And an 11 roll is useless. So I think... I'm just trying to consider who to deserter here. Probably whoever activates their knight first, I suppose. Because then that means I can chase away the robber right away here. If whoever's knight I take is active. All right, red upgrading their green here. They also activate their knight. Now I'm just worried if I deserter red, are they going to be super mad at me? Maybe. I know red definitely has the wheat. I think I would do this with red. We can also hold off. There have been 2 spies already played, so it's very unlikely that we'll get spied on. So I think we actually might just hold off on deserter. We're also not going to build the knight here because we have the deserter in hand. Yeah, let's wait. The barbarian is also not that close yet, so we can hold off for another turn. Resource mono the wheat, damn. At least I don't get hit by that. And that's a city for black. They also activate their knight. 7 out for orange. This is really annoying that I'm the only one not pulling these yellow devs. Or progress cards. Same thing. I'm just hoping to get a 3 roll. Weird placement. Both of those guys have active knights on the 6. So I'm not sure if I agree with that. But I get that they don't want to solo block anyone. It is kind of tricky to figure out where to place the robber. Commodity monopoly for 0. I know, I'm laughing. I've done it before as well. And a 7 now for red. Go target orange or black. Dude, put it on that 9. No active knight. Oh, that makes more sense for them. They have the active knight on the 11 here. Now the question is, are they going to bounce it this turn as well? Yep. Put it on that 9, please. Yeah. And they have an irrigation. And that's a city this turn. Fucking crazy. Well, it looks like I might deserter red. Merchant fleet, the sheep. And they already have trading house. Looks like red is our threat here, big time. Useless 6 rolls, man. I don't like it. Not in the slightest. I don't think we've actually gotten a good roll here in a long time. Let's deserter red. Now the question is, do I also play my smith this turn? I think I may as well. Yeah, may as well get max value out of my smith while we have it. Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. 9 roll is fantastic, especially since this one's blocked. I would very much so appreciate a 3 roll, though. But either another 9 or a 10 would also work for me to get a city here. Master Merchant, really? That's annoying. See, this is why getting the early printer in the game kind of sucks, because I'm the only target. 2 sheeps they steal from me. I think, and of course, yeah, they knew I had all the ore in hand. That's so fucking annoying, actually. Really annoying, but good play on Black's end here. Upgrade their knight. Yeah. And they city wall. That was actually so shitty. Because now I have pretty much no chance of getting the city this turn. These 8s are not good just because these guys get so much better value out of it than me. Okay, red plays the merchant, taking ore for, yeah, to get their knight back. Fair enough. Okay, and they port for a coin as well there. I'm thinking, do I want to bounce the robber? I mean, I could port this, but I think I'd rather just target black. This 8 is so good, though. So close to targeting black there. But red is also super strong. They have the most city improvements here, so I don't mind taking this. And that's actually a very nice steal. Now the question is, do I activate my other knight? Maybe. Or do I city wall? Could city wall for the long run of the game here. I'm going to city wall instead. There's a fucking 3 roll. Let's go. And we pull a medicine. Damn, dude. Let's go. That was a really good roll for me. Now let's hope there's no fucking resource mono again. Yeah, I do think it's a close call on that turn whether I city wall or activate this guy. I just feel like if I activate this guy and then I get the defender victory point and I get put on 6, then I'm still like the main target, which I really don't want to be here. So that's my thought process for that. Who knows? We might still be able to activate my knight on my upcoming turn and sneak in the defender victory point. We'll have to see. Road building for black. Okay. To the 6-12, and I assume they're going to build here or here. There's nowhere they can go with this area. Huh. Oh, are they going to move? Okay, interesting. Ah, very interesting. Totally see what they're doing because they want the 5, 10, 11 here as well. That looks pretty smart on black's end. 7 here for orange. Let's hope that black is the target. Wow, solo blocking red, who has no cards here. I mean, red is scary though. So, kind of fair, I think. Oh my god, these 6 rolls are insane. Black just racks up so many cards with them. I don't like it. Red chases the robber. I think you gotta go for black here. Yeah, blocking the 9 I'd like. We can't discount orange's setup though. Like one card, or sorry, one road and they're on longest road. They also got the settle spot here and here. So there's a lot that orange can do as well, even though they are currently last place. Come on, let's get a good roll. Let's get a city. Oh, dude, I'll take another 3. That's fucking awesome. Let's go. Now, we gotta think about this here. Yeah, it's looking like we're gonna 4 for 1 for the ore. City up and activate my other knight. I know I was just saying I don't want to get that VP for the knight, but if we're gonna city up here anyway, we're gonna be ahead anyway. We may as well go for that VP. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we gotta, I think. Come on, black roll. Ah. Hey, at least black 7's out on 15 cards. That's pretty crazy, actually. I don't think black is going to get another 2-level knight here to tie me. And if they do, it's going to cost them a lot of cards. So either way, I think I'm happy with this situation. Unless there's a deserter out there, of course. There definitely possibly could be for either orange or red. But I mean, that's just the risk we kind of have to take. Oh, they do get it. Okay. That's kind of too bad. But at least it costs black a lot of cards here. Now I'm thinking about the yellow or the green. I think I still want to go green. However, we don't want frickin' Smith. I'm going to send it, though. That's a really good pull. It's like, oh, deserter on black. Nice. Okay. So we're not the deserter target. Damn. Okay, that makes sense for orange because yeah, they want to take away this one. Black wouldn't have taken away this one because they don't want red to get the road here to the 5, 10, 11. So that actually really works out for me. The sixes are not so pleasant, though. The bishop in hand is nice, but of course we're not using it if it's blocking this 8. Dude, these sixes are freaking really annoying right now. Why don't we just activate our knights and pass then, I guess? Seven for black. Well, he can't steal from me at the very least. So that is actually quite nice. I was about to say, yeah, the 4 makes sense because there's no knights on the 4. Yeah, even though black has gotten plowed and they got deserted, black is looking very scary. They're still on 11 cards here. Oh, they're getting a fucking Metropolis this turn, so gosh darn golly gee whiz. And they block my 4 roll. That's really annoying. Okay, we got the bishop in hand, though. And it's actually kind of a good thing. If they didn't get Metro that turn, I might have been the spy target. 10 roll, I'll take. We can port that for something. Okay, merchant now for red. Oh, big competition here for the yellow Metro. I'll let those guys fight over it. Okay, 8 is kind of nice. I think well, I was about to say we block the 8 with the bishop, but I do want to steal from black. Why don't we block the 6 then? Yeah, the 6 makes sense. There's no active knight currently. Once again, I'm going to mention we can't discount orange. They can settle and build a road, and then suddenly they're on 7 VPs. But for now, I am thinking about blocking the 6. I think we should. All right. Thing is, we can't really port for much stuff here. Like, what do I take? A wood? Let's throw out a brick trade. See if there's any offers. Don't really see much we can do. We could build a wall, but I think I'm more interested in porting this. We already have our initial city wall. I know. A lot of you guys are saying, like, in my previous gameplays, I'm sevening out too much by not city walling, which is fair. I could drop a road. Why don't we do that? Just make our hand actionable, and then this way we actually spend some of our cards. What? That 11 is ridiculous for red. Did that get invented? Yes. I can't remember exactly what got invented. I know my 3 here got invented. I used to have a 5 here. All right, commercial harbor for orange. We got to give them cloth. Let's hope they give us wood. They're giving us wheat. That's also not bad, though. I'll always take extra wheat. Man, definitely, ooh, 7 out here for red. Yeah, red really should be targeting black because red wants that yellow metro. Probably the 5. Yeah, that makes sense. Okie dokie. 8 roll? I'll take it, but uh, we could city up the 3 here, but I don't know about that, eh? Yeah, I know I said my mining is good, but it's actually not that useful. Gosh darn golly gee whiz. All right, we got 25 seconds. What do we do here? I think we might just pass. Yeah, I don't want to use the city. Also, yeah, if we use mining, it's not really useful this turn. We're going to pass then. Ooh, look at that fucking 3 roll. Let's go. Juicy roll. Okay, black, of course, they're going to activate this guy after they have the wheat in hand here. Orange. Ooh, 8 roll again is kind of nice. Uh, yeah, there's no way we're getting yellow metro, but trading house is good. After we get the trading house, I'm not interested in upgrading my yellow any further. I'm more so interested in just porting my extra paper that we get. 4 roll is nice. Okay, we got a ton of cards in hand here, but what are we... Aqueduct for red. Okay, so if we 7 out, that's 8 cards. So 1, 2, 3 sheep. Probably an ore, because the ore actually isn't all that good for me. Probably 1 brick. Fuck! I fucking hate these 7 outs, man. This is what we're going to do. We can bounce around the robber and activate him again. And activate my knights again. That was really fucking annoying, guys. I hate 7ing out, especially with that many cards in hand. I think that's my biggest thing I need to focus on my cities and knights games is actually hand management. I've mentioned that a couple times. Yeah, timing out on the 7 outs with like so many cards in hand is so annoying. But at least here I was somewhat prepared for it. Even though it's fucking terrible, dude. The question is, do I go for black here? Probably. I think we block the 6. Oh, yeah, that's a... Black has the knight here. So that's the thing I gotta consider. Like, black might be able to just chase it away. Could block the 9. Could block the 8. I am actually scared of red. They got Aqueduct. They could... They could also take that yellow metro. It's kind of a close call. Fuck, I'm actually not entirely sure here. No idea where to block. I don't want to do the 6 because I don't want to give black the opportunity this turn to chase it. Please don't hate me, red. Of course we're doing that, and of course we're doing this. Why don't we port for the coin? How good is that, though, really? I could just city wall. We'll port for the coin, upgrade the coin. Yeah, I guess so. I still want to keep in mind getting Aqueduct, though. Aqueduct with my setup is nice. Master Merchant. That can be very good. With that 9 roll here. Black gets a coin and an ore. Okay. Well, good thing I upgraded my blue there because they would have stolen my coin with that commodity monopoly. We got the VP for Defender of Catan, but unfortunate. Now my Master Merchant we can't use, which actually really sucks. Okay, so orange takes the merchant now. Settlement. Yeah, of course. Fucking crazy 11s for red. Yeah, it's really going to come down to who keeps this yellow metro, I think, right now. Also, got to keep in mind, red is quite close to green metro. So far, this is a great game. Everyone is playing pretty well, and it's fairly even for the most part. All right, red dropping one road. I assume they're going to drop another. They don't want to risk getting plowed. Although I don't think that's black's intention. All right, they just pass. 9 roll, I'll take it. Can't use Master Merchant, which is really too bad. So, one thing I can do with my hand here is settle, but I'm not sure if I want to do that because I'd rather black pull ahead just a little bit so I can use the Master Merchant. So I think we either port this for paper or port it for wheat. I think we port it for paper. Fairly likely we can get the wheat that we need to activate. And aqueduct is good for me. But I'm still not sure. I don't know. I think it's good. We're going to go for it. Still sitting on this freaking mining. All right, 7 for black. Let's hope they go for red because, I mean, red is their threat to take the yellow metro. Like, I'm not competing against you here, black. Don't target me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. So right now we're really hoping for a 3, 9, or 10. Oh boy, yeah, let's fucking go. I am thankful for the threes that we've been getting rolled this game. I think that was maybe the 4th 3 in this game, so I'm not thankful for that resource mono though. But at the very least we have 1 wheat in hand here still. Jeez. Yeah, orange is actually insanely scary. I know I was saying that earlier. They're 1 road away from longest road. They got the open settle spot. And it's looking like they're definitely getting blue metro at some point here. They got the best coin production. They're just going to activate their dudes. They got to do something else here. No. Definitely not trading you here, orange. Okay, they play the merchant, put it on their wheat. Makes some sense. They're going for aqueduct. Alrighty. 9 is kind of good. What do we pull? Commodity monopoly. We want to use that on paper. So a 5 roll for me would be very good. Resource mono ore. Good thing we don't have any. Oh my god, 2 resource monos for ore. Jesus Christ. What are they going to do? Yeah, take back the merchant. Kind of saw that coming. And now they're going to take that yellow metro, I bet. Poured all that ore for... Yeah, saw that coming. Yeah, good play there for red. And you know what kind of sucks here is that we still can't use the master merchant. 8 roll. Very nice since this one's blocked. All right, what are we doing here? Okay, so cloth we don't care about anymore. So we're porting this cloth for other things. What are we going to port it for, though? That is the question. We also have merchant, so we can put the merchant on my sheep. So we can get aqueduct this turn. I think we should do it. Yeah, why don't we do it? There's a lot of coin out here as well. I know there's at least 2 coin out there for red, or sorry, for black and orange. May as well take it, I think. Because we have aqueduct this turn. Let's start off with that. I know I don't like playing the merchant here, but we're gonna because it gives us aqueduct. I'm gonna port the sheep instead of the brick here because then we actually make better use out of our merchant. I know keeping sheep might be good to settle though, but hey, settling is gonna be easy now with aqueduct. And we can also port this for a coin. So we're on level 3 of everything here. And we can activate. Probably this guy. All right, we're looking pretty good. Oh, these 8s are nice with the block here. I really like it. Okay, what's our plan now? Once again, I'm going to mention I do want to use this Master Merchant, but it's looking unlikely here at this point. Aqueduct, we probably take wood here. Oh, we pull a medicine. Interesting. Yeah, it's either wood or wheat. Actually, wheat for now. Just to activate our other knight. Okay, there's Metro for orange. 1 road and they're on 8. Alchemist for red. They're rolling 11, of course. Okay, we're going to take a wood. Now, red, I feel like you're taking that green metro here, right? You got so much paper in hand. I think you should just take it. So I can master merchant you. Do it. Maybe they don't have enough paper, though. Yeah, I guess they don't. There's only 9. Okay, 9 to 12 paper in the deck. I guess they don't. Ooh, 7 out for black. It's a big 7 out for them. We're not going to bounce the robber just because we have only 1 wheat in hand. Now, red is... Yeah, red has got to be the threat. They're so close to green metro. I really like blocking the 8, though, which is kind of too bad. Why don't we block the 6? I feel like if black bounces the robber, they'll go for red. Like, there's no other place we can steal from red. Take a wheat from them. That's actually kind of nice. So we can settle city this turn. Would I prefer to settle, activate my knight, though? I think activating the knight might be better, just to go for the potential victory point. Let's go for it. Aqueduct. We're going for wheat. Jesus Christ! What the fuck are these 11 rolls? My goodness. Okay, Master Merchant red. There you go. Hey, it's not game yet, but yeah, dude, red definitely has green metro. They just got Master Merchanted though by orange. Oh my god. I think we're taking more wheat just to city up and activate my guys. That should be illegal. All right, Red, what are you going to do with your 18 fucking cards in hand? Yeah, of course, Metropolis. Probably settle. What, are they going to get road as well? Yeah, if they settle and get road, and then that might be the win. I mean, if red does win here, there's not much you can do about that. Ridiculous 11s. Dude, they probably just do. Right? One road and they're on 12. At the very least, we got Master Merchant that we're finally going to use. So that's something. We're still holding on to my merchant. So I don't want to take the ore because I have mining in hand. I feel like that's a little bit of a waste, but I do want to prevent them from getting a city. So that's another thing I want to consider. Do I just take the ore anyway because we want to get 2 cities? That's a question. That is a good question indeed. I think so, just because they got way better wheat production. Oh, we can double city this turn, eh? Oh my god. Yeah, mining. So what is that? We're on 12. Or sorry, no, we're on 11 then. I mean, still a ways to go. Which is kind of shitty, but... Hey, well, actually, no. We'll be on 12 if we pull that defender victory point. I think we gotta just go balls to the wall here and hope that orange just goes for that road. I mean, I know this is gonna make me a target. This sucks. But we're just gonna go balls to the wall. Come on, black. No black roll. Let's go for wood, because I foresee a road settle for the win. Typing there. I meant to say, I also go by typing blunders. Okay, oh man, I was about to say, like, yeah, okay, no. Orange is the one that has the blue metro. This, yeah, there might not be anything we can do about this here because red just builds one road and they're on 7 roads. Like, orange needs to build 3 roads here in order to keep it from them. Ugh. Very tight. I'll take the brick, I suppose. Man, we just got to get a little lucky here. Well, actually, maybe not a little lucky. I think a lot lucky. I'll do it. Two roads. Come on, build one more. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we got a glimmer of hope here. Yeah, that's a smart block. I'll just say sure. I mean, if I was in Red's position here, I would totally be lying about me not having the merchant. I mean, why wouldn't you? Interesting road. They're going for that settle. Okay. Now they win with one road. Well, they still win with one road. Four roll sucks. Mining also kind of sucks. I guess we could slap the merchant on my ore. That doesn't do shit for me here, though. So we got to pass. We're going to take wood. Because, yeah, basically we road settle for the win. That's pretty much the only thing I see. Unless we pull a constitution. Yeah, no one has yeah, no one's pulled that blue victory point yet. Orange, you need to build 2 roads. I don't really mind them taking my merchant. I got 2 backups. Can try to help. Yeah, it's looking like we might be shit out of luck. Darn. Bro, we got 10 seconds. Come on. I'll take. Yeah, yeah. Come on. I'll take fucking any deal with you here, Orange. Keep offering. Bro, I don't have brick. Okay, he did. He did that with fucking black. Nice. Let's fucking go. Yo, if we can pull this off, this is gonna be so insane. All right. My goodness. Okay, so now. Holy fuck, dude. Saboteur. Okay, red gets a 7. I'm totally the target here, which is a little bit unfortunate. No winning rolls here, I don't think. I assume they're blocking my 9. Okay. I don't mind them taking the coin there. Would 9 be... I think 9 might be a game-winning roll here. Because then we can port our brick for a wood. Slap the merchant on my mining. Or on my ore, I mean. Play the mining, port it for wheat. So that could be a game-winning roll. Let's just see here. Oh, well, no longer. Now the 11 is a game-winning roll. Less likely. That sucks. Oh boy, this is really coming down to the wire here. I'm getting to the point where my heart rate is going like a little bit up because I'm like, holy fuck, this game is intense. Saboteur is at least good to have red discard cards. They're building another knight. Okay, well, they only have 1 card in hand. 4 roll is kind of shitty. Road building card. Could that be a potential win? Bro, I think we win. No way. Okay, let's think about this here. So we do 2-2. Bro, we got the fucking win. No way, guys. That's what I call a GG. Lucky road building card there. I will say, though, 11 roll was also the win. Holy fuck. That was a game, if you ask me. My goodness. What a game. I really gotta give credit to Orange for cooperating with me. Um, oh man, what a fucking game. We pulled that out of our ass. Definitely a little lucky there. Uh, oh man, that was insane. Let's pull up the chat here. And guys, I'm only like halfway done my beer. This is so unusual for me. An hour-long game, and this is a small beer. This is only like a 355 milliliter beer. It just goes to show how how into this game I was. Ah. Oh, unfortunately, there's not that many people in the chat. We got some homies though. Kevin, welcome back to the stream, my friend. Sorry, just want to see what you were saying. Yeah, red was so strong. Those 11s and the commodity lead was insane. Damn, yeah, Kevin, you're spitting lots of statistics here in the chat about merchants and whatnot. Wow. Definitely lucky in the end game, but also well played, I would think, as well. Man, that was actually insane. I can't believe we pulled that off. I'm pretty stoked about that win. Hello, Ivan, as well. Ivan, I also wanted to mention the other day on the other stream when I was talking shit about the Tampa Bay Lightning. I hope you didn't take that too personally because uh yeah, I just hope you didn't take that personally because if they are your team, that is a-okay. I just really don't like them because they took our fucking Stanley Cup in 2004. Lightning just tied it up. Well, fuck the Lightning. Good for you, but I don't like the Lightning. Yes, it's all good and fun. Yes, I hope you agree. Thank you. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna do one more for sure. Probably just one more and then end it there because yeah, we are a little bit tired. What the hell are three 5 rolls and one 10 roll? That is pretty crazy. I guess that's good for us considering we're not on the 5 and yeah, 5 was crazy for these guys. I'm just going to look a little bit more into the stats here just cuz yeah, I'm curious. Oh man, that was an intense game. Also, everyone great player. Everyone here has over 40% win rate. I know I mentioned that at the beginning. Existential Crisis. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We are going to play another. Going to take a quick little break though. Uh that was a crazy game. All right. Let's yeah, let's move on here. Actually, I should have stayed on there. I'm sorry, guys. Should have stayed on the screen where I just won. Okay, I'll be back. Give me like 3-ish minutes here, guys. All right, we have returned. Welcome anyone who has just joined. We just got a really good win. We're going to play another here. Yes, Existential Crisis. Let's go. We're going to play another. We'll get into one right away here. Look at that. We got the second placement. All right. What are we looking at here? Some clumped wheat in the top right. 693 is looking good. 9510 looks okay. What else do we see? The wood doesn't look great. So yeah, paper production might be kind of shitty. I'm I'm wanting the 693, but if red here is going to take it, I feel like I'm happy with 9510. Okay. Red goes 9510. So I think we go 693 here. We got to take the good wheat. Yeah, dude, we literally have to take the strong wheat production here. I don't really see another play. And what I'm really eyeing out is if the 8-4 is open, that's going to be a really good setup for me. Of course, if anyone goes on the 8-4-3, though, then the 8-4 is blocked. So really comes down to that. But I think this is kind of a no-brainer. I think we take this point right just to expand here and here. I do think it's actually pretty possible someone places on the 6-2, so I think pointing left might be a misplay. Pointing down, I think is way too risky, so we're going to point right here. Yeah, just go with the gut. Once again, let's go see what these players are looking like in terms of their leaderboard. All right, so this guy has a 29% win rate. Decent, but not all that great. That's blue. It is above average, though. Anything above 25% is above average. That's a pretty strong win rate, 39% for black here. Red here. Red is doing their placement game, so we don't know. Yes, Merchant is a VP. It's a temporary victory point. So, yeah, a lot of the strategy I like to do sometimes in like the late game is say if I have a merchant in hand that I don't really need to use, if I don't need a 2-for-1 anything, just keep it in your hand as a sneaky victory point. But one thing you got to keep in mind is if people draw spy, they can spy it from you. So there's always that. Got to finish my beer from last game here because I got another beer. See, that's what I'm telling you guys. The beers give me a Catan fuel. All right, black taking 8-4-10. Or sorry, blue. I could totally see black here going 6-2 with either one of these, 6-4-3 or 8-4-3. Just considering the wheat on this board. I mean, there is 9-4-11 though. So I could totally see that going down as well. All right, 8-4-3 they start off with for the settle. Very curious about their city spot now. The Bolts win an OT. Well, good for you, Ivan. I'm proud of you. Flames got a good win last night. And you know what's funny? They get a win, still very last place in the NHL standings. That's okay though. It's not our year. But yeah, super solid win on our end last night. Won 6-2 against Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo is one team that I feel they never do good. They're either like middle of the road or they're very low. So I think it'd be sad to be a Buffalo fan. Right now, it's sad to be a Flames fan, though. Alrighty. That's a really good city spot for blue, I think. Oh man, we're really not left with a whole lot here, are we? 8-10 looks okay. I think it's either 8-10 or 9-4-11. So now, yeah, look, I just want to look at Red's position. They need cheap, of course. It's kind of slim pickings for both me and Red here. I'm thinking about 8-10. Hmm. Really don't like either of them. I think Blue's setup is looking like the best. One good thing about Blue's setup, though, in terms of me, is that they don't have Brickport anywhere close to them. That's what I'm actually pretty worried about on Blue's end. Brickport is all the way up there, so that's good news. Yeah, I feel like we go 8-10. Let me know what you guys think if you'd go 8-10 or 9-4-11 here. I just feel like I value this more. Also, excuse me. I feel like if we go 9-4-11, kind of unlikely we get our initial night. At least we have a 3-for-1 port we can port for something that we need to get. Ah, shit, I don't know. I think, yeah, we're sold on this. Where are we pointing the road? Probably up. Could point right as well, but I think up is better just to, expand all the way up here. Fuck, I don't know, guys. We're going to send it. Okay. All right, ENP. What is my opinion on the Oilers? Okay, that's my last screw the Florida Panthers. Okay. Yeah, Oilers suck, but I mean Oilers always suck even if they're doing good in my opinion. I mean that's just how you are as a Flames fan. However, yeah, the last of course two Stanley Cup finals was like maybe slightly hesitantly cheering for them. I mean just cuz a Canadian team hasn't won in like literally forever. I'm also not a huge Panthers fan, but there are two old Calgary Flames players on there, Sam Bennett and Matthew Kachuk. I know a lot of people don't like Kachuk. Fair enough. Uh, yeah, I was indifferent as to who won. I was like happy if the Oilers lost because it's like, ha, screw you, Oilers. But at the same time, if they did win, then yeah, it's a Canadian team winning. But if I had to choose a Canadian team to win, Oilers are the last team I would want to win. All right, enough hockey talk here. Okay. So red goes 9-12. Yeah. Yeah, I somewhat feel bad for red's position. But if I were red, I would have picked 6-9-3 to start off with. All right, we got a game here. I know there's a couple ore out there for red. I actually don't mind trading them here at all. Considering red's position, I think they should accept this. Really? Let's go. I mean, red, that would be a greedy ask to not accept that offer there. Where are we building this knight? Probably here because it protects more of my spots. I think red would have been insane there to not accept it because they don't produce sheep. They have so much ore. They're also in a pretty big. Yes, we understand red. Yeah, I totally agree with you. But I'll say it again. I think red should have picked 6-9-3. Ooh, an early resource monopoly. This I could totally use to fuck people over. All right, beer time. Well, beer time number two. Okay, we gotta keep track of the cards here. What is everyone looking for? Card tracking, I always have kind of difficulties with. And I feel like if you focus too much on card tracking, then you lose focus of other things on the game. So, my rule of thumb is that I try to remember the previous like 2 to 3 rolls. We're going to pass. Imagine if everyone loses a city here except me. That would be insane. Lots of ore out there for red. Yeah, dude. They're asking for a 1-for-1. Good luck there, blue. Not a chance in hell I'm giving you that deal. Lucky 12 roll there for red. Hey, man, you could make a good comeback here. So yeah, there's definitely sheep out there. Ooh. So I'm considering just resource monoing sheep. Or could be good as well, but I'm just worried if I resource mono or red is going to be a little mad at me. And I also kind of feel bad if I resource mono the ore. I guess if a 4 gets rolled, though, I would totally do it. Because then I can at least take ore from black and blue. This is going to be a great game if we can be the only one to survive the barbarian attack. Okay, well, you got your knight. uh, okay. Yeah, I think we hold off on resource mono. Black roll. Let's go. Great start for us here. My 2 biggest threats lost to city. So that is actually huge. Now, what's our plan? Just not get targeted, I guess. Pretty, yeah, that's really shitty for black and blue. Wasn't there a 6? Maybe. I'm sure black is right. I'm not keeping track of the rolls. Couple 3s in a row. I will take that. I was initially thinking here we resource mono the ore, but if we're getting a couple ore in hand, I don't know. Maybe something else could be better. I'll just say that's crazy. Ooh, let's resource mono the ore. Make it difficult for these guys to city up again. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably the play. And I mean, we really should be able to get a 6 or a 9 roll. There we go. Yeah, why don't we resource mono the ore? This is a fantastic start for us. Now, I think we're gonna hold. The barbarian isn't that close. How, dude? How the fuck is that toxic? All I said is that it's still early. Colonists, you really need to ease up on what you consider toxic. Find it kind of annoying. All right. I know I could have ported for the wheat there. Maybe I should have. All right. Let's just think here. I think we basically just got to protect our shit. But it's also hard for me to build roads and build more knights. Like, yeah, we have no road building production at all. Yeah, no good rolls for me here. Oh my god. Hey, I'm not going to complain too much. Here's the thing. Do I use the merchant? Dude. Okay. So, red here, they have 3 blue cards. Pretty likely they have at least 1 deserter. I'm thinking, do we build a knight then? Or do we just hold off? We'll hold off. I was thinking of building the knight because if I do get deserted, then I get rid of this one. Yeah, maybe I should have done that then. Yeah, we'll see. That's a great 9 roll, though. So as long as I don't get too much of my other shit stolen from here, we should be able to get a knight back, assuming that we get deserted. I don't think I want to do that. I'm sorry, Blue. I value my wheat too much here. It's so tempting, but I'm going to have to say no. I know it's a little bit stingy on my end to not do that deal, but I really value this wheat early on. And I'm also, yeah, dude, they got 4 blue cards in hand. Who knows? Maybe they have 2 deserters. So, yeah, we really just got to see what red does here with their blue progress cards. I like the 8. All right, bring on your deserter here, buddy. Kevin, if you're still in the chat, why don't you... Oh, fuck off. Bro, really? Sure, I'll do that. What I was just about to say. Oh, no deserter. Let's go. He might be holding on to it, though. Who knows? We're going to activate build 1. So, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Kevin, if you're still in the chat, do some statistics for me. What's the probability that red here would be holding a deserter in hand with 4 blue progress cards in hand? I feel like it's very high. Of course, I'm not reading chat though, so this is just for your guys' fun. Yeah, I'm really worried about a double deserter. It's not out of the question. They could be saving it for when the barbarians are just about to hit. I mean, even if we end up say that does happen and we get double deserted and lose a city, I still think we're in a decent position. Although I really don't want that to happen. That would be really bad. Again, I don't want to complain too much about my position, considering we're in the best position. I mean, red is actually looking not bad considering their unfortunate placement. Well, these 5 rolls are not helping. All right, black gets the settle on the 9-4-11. Sure, I'll take that. I'd appreciate more wheat rolls, though. All right, do you have a deserter here? Feel like if they did have it, it makes sense for them to wait on it. Now would probably be a decent time to use it, though. I bet they do. There it is. As long as there's not another one. If there's another one, then that sucks. What the fuck did I tell you guys, eh? I fucking knew it. So now I'm thinking, should I have given him my active one? Well, actually, no, I shouldn't have. See, I fucking knew it. This fucker had the... Sorry, excuse my language. I'm just a little bit pissed off. Well, looking like we're going to lose a city. Have nothing we can do here. There's also nothing I could have done about that. Looks like red making it a game. Yeah, of course. I mean, I would have done the same thing. Just super unlucky that they drew both. I mean, super likely they had one, but drawing two, I don't know. Come on. Let's just hope for no black rolls and we can get our knight back. Pretty unlikely, though. Let's just think. What city are we going to lose? Probably the 8-10. Even though this is our paper production. Or cloth production, I mean. Blocked 9? Come on. Yeah, dude, we would have to get so lucky here to not lose our city. Okay, especially with an alchemist, they're probably rolling 9. Since we're blocked on 9 once again. Really annoying. But hey, for the greater good of the game, it does balance the board more. Me... Oh. What? Well, okay, they timed out. They meant to roll a 12, I guess. Oh yeah, bot selected. Dude, yeah, I find that so annoying. No, I think it actually gives you 15 seconds, but I feel, yeah, 15 seconds feels like 3 seconds sometimes when you're thinking about stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, no chance for me here. So annoying. Feel like it's gotta be this. The wheat is too good for me here. Also, yeah, with that 3 roll, we get the coin. Fucking knew it. They had 2 goddamn deserters. Now I'm thinking. Oh, sorry, it is my turn here. May as well. Yeah, we gotta get a knight. Now I'm thinking. Should I have held off on building my knight here then? Because then, yeah, there you got it. You got the 12 roll. Because then, at least if they deserted my 1, I could have built back another knight on my turn rather than like. Ah, I'm overthinking this. Let's just play. I still do like my position, but that was so annoying. Let's go 6 roll. We also pull a merchant, which is nice. Honestly, I think after that, this game is a lot more even. So, yeah, Kevin, once again, I'd like to see your math. What's the probability that red had both deserters there? Yeah, these 12s are big. I'm low key not the threat anymore. Useless roll. Merchant fleet also kind of useless. Can't do anything here other than activate. Block the 9, please. Other 9. There's no good. Really, dude? Watch red win with their placement. Oh my god. Now, what we could hope for is red to lose their city now. If 10 never gets rolled, it's going to be a struggle for them to reactivate their knight. Oh my god. This game. Ridiculous. I'll take the 9 rolls, but so much better for red. See, wedding doesn't even trigger on me. Who would have thought that the board would look like this given the starting or given the start of this game? That's just Catan things for you. All right, well, there's a city for red. Guys, I'm objectively not the threat anymore. Yep. Big time. You better thank your deserter draws there, red. Oh no, he just messed up. Oh, because he's not going to activate his knight. Sucks to suck, red. I'll just say, yeah, double deserter was game changing. Well, they just messed up. Good. Let's hope they lose that city. Can't do much here unless we want a merchant fleet or merchant. I don't think I do. I think we'll wait until next turn. Wait until the barbarians attack, just so we can activate my dude again. Yeah, it looks like red did mess up then. No, dude. Why would I ever accept that with you, blue? Damn. That's a huge 4 roll. Big 8 block. Actually, not that big. I only miss out on 1 sheep. Commodity Monopoly. I guess we can use it on paper. There's a coin out there. Let's be a troll. What? I can't okay, that's dumb. I don't think red would appreciate that. No. I don't want to have you save your city here. If they activate their knight, then I lose my fucking other city. Could you imagine? I go from, like, yeah, my 2 nice cities here down to my 2 petty settlements. Yeah, screw you, red. I'm not doing that with you. Yeah, you burn a city now. Sucks to suck. Okay. Well, I like that. Now, what are we doing here? We can commodity monopoly either the... no. I want to wait for like a 5 just so we can take a for sure... a for sure book from them. Or paper. Book, paper. Same thing. Got to do that and pass. Yeah, we're going to hold off. What I really want is just a whole bunch of 6s and 9s. Oh, there's a city back for blue. Like, this game is definitely not mine anymore. I mean, I think blue is definitely the threat now after they got that city back. It's actually so wild how things have changed in this game. I blame the double deserter. All right, let's just try to stay focused here. Absolutely not trading you here, blue. Okay, there's a paper for red. So we at least we know that. Threes are good. I do like that as well. Um, I actually wouldn't mind if 11 got rolled because then we could steal a paper from blue as well. But I don't know. If it happens, it happens. If not, we're still going to commodity monopoly the one paper because, yeah, in the long run for me, Aqueduct is fantastic. Oh, God, they're going to commercial harbor. So I got to give them coin here. They're going to give me wood, which I can't do a whole lot with. Yeah, and red has fortress now. Crazy. Ha! There is an 11 roll, so of course we're doing commodity monopoly. Probably get a second knight here again. I'm unsure though. Because what might be a good play for me is porting some of my stuff for more paper. Because what does a second knight really do for me? I mean, I could merchant fleet. Why don't we merchant fleet? This way we hold on to merchant. And I don't make myself a target by holding merchant. Yeah, we're going to do that. Take more paper. I'm going to definitely go for aqueduct here. And now we could get another knight and activate him. Now that both deserters have been used, it's going to be a while till they come back again. So I'm totally okay with building another knight and activating him. Even though I might protect someone. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have activated him so easily there. Should have thought about that maybe a little bit more. Look at the board here now. Last place. How things change in cities and knights. It's crazy. I'm not going to say anything. Let's just focus, get this aqueduct. Okay, block the 6. Just throw that out there. There you go. Excellent. All right, Saboteur, kind of good because it hits everyone, but it doesn't do much for my personal game. I know I'm really, dude. I mean, I guess I'm the only spy target, so fair enough. Fuck, that's annoying. Well, I guess I should have played merchant instead of merchant fleet on my turn there, but how am I supposed to predict that they? Oh, Okay, they don't take it. I disagree with that. Leaving me with a merchant. All right, thanks, Red. That was not a good move on Red's end, but thanks, dude. Why would you take Saboteur instead of Merchant? I don't understand. Can't do shit here. Yeah, I was about to say, how am I supposed to predict that they just draw a spy right off the top of the deck there? Early on as well, how am I supposed to predict? Well, I did predict that they drew two frickin' deserters. Of course it happened. Okay, well, we got a tight game here. And guys, I feel like this might be a long game, just considering everything. I've lost a city. Black and blue lost a city. Red lost a city. Everyone's lost a city this game. Okay, progress card. What should we take? Ooh, that's a nice medicine. Um, yeah, for progress card, I feel like I do want to take a green. I guess the only bad green card that we could pull right now is another medicine because having two in hand is not so useful. Ooh, a crane. All right, we got Aqueduct this turn. That's amazing. We got to do it, of course. So merchant, my wheat, port this, and then crane, right? Could even go for the VP as well if we want to here. Merchant, let's go there. Aqueduct time. I think we go for the VP. I don't want to... Joke becomes strong again. We're going for that VP. Well, blue here has a chance to tie me. Black roll, please. There we go. All right, yeah. I mean, black is totally right. I am strong with Aqueduct. I'm not going to say that, though. I am still somewhat behind. Maybe not, though. Aqueduct is amazing. Okay, what's my plan? City up here, I think, with the medicine. Let's get the city back that we shouldn't have lost in the first place. And then from there, what's the plan? I'm looking at settlements. Like, road settle on the 510 is kind of good, but now that I have Aqueduct, me taking this 510 makes my Aqueduct less powerful. Me being on the 5. Ooh, road building card there. Oh, they're taking blue spot. Wow. Right? This is one. Definitely plow blue if you can, I would think. Definitely do it. They don't have it in hand. But they're gonna... If they just build these roads and then pass, that's going to be the most questionable play I've ever seen. Well, Red already made a questionable play earlier by not taking my merchant. They took Saboteur instead. Makes no sense. Merchant is so much better than Saboteur. Ah, they got it. They were looking to... What? They don't got it. Jesus. All right. Well, this looks good for me. We city up and activate my two dudes. I guess that's it. Now Black is going to say, oh, Joke Banana is strong. He's not wrong. Oh, okay. They're going to block the 5. I'll take that. Yeah, go for red. I'm not trying to be mean here, but I think red seems a little bit inexperienced, just judging on a few things that they've made. First off, I think 693 was the better pick for them. Second, them taking Saboteur over my merchant. Third, them road building here without settling on the same turn. Very questionable. I don't want to give the settle to blue. Wait, this would be a 2-for-1 though. No, I don't want to. What are we doing here, guys? I guess we're wanting to build roads. All right, Black continues to build more roads, and they move their knight there just so I don't plow them. I'm not planning on it anyway. Although, maybe I would have if I had a chance to, I guess. Wow, we pull another medicine. That's not so useful on the second one. But, I'm thinking about where we want to settle. Since we have the medicine, maybe it is better for me to road settle on the 510, because then I can just city up this 510 super easy. That's my plan. I think settle here, here, and here for like a whole bunch of points. They also Warlord. Okay. Damn. Resource mono. I could take sheep. I mean, there's at least 2 sheep out there. I don't want to take ore, because ore doesn't really do a whole lot for me currently. Why don't we just do it while we can? This way we road settle this turn. We could just hold off as well. Why don't we hold off? Not sure. We're going to hold off on the mono. Play it somewhat passive here. Port that for a coin and pass. This way, yeah. I was thinking I'd rather not mono for sheep because we have good sheep production. But I still think it was a good play for me to mono the sheep there. Definitely looking for that settlement still. It looks like on blue's end. take my merchant. That sucks. But hey, man, that was gonna happen at some point. Now I'm sure they have the settle. At least I forced them to play it by not accepting any of their deals, I guess. Now they take the settle. Now they're more of a perceived threat. What? Okay, they're going for the trading house. Interesting. Okay, I'll take another 6, and we get an inventor. So we're swapping my 3 with either a 9 or a 5. Which one do we want? We'll think about that. Actually, thinking about the 9. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking probably the 9. As a 9 gets rolled. Fuck. Guys, I might have to take a quick pee break here. I think I might do that right after my turn here. The beers go right through me. Nice. It's actually kind of good not being the perceived threat. I'm not trading with you. I'm sure they're still looking for... Kind of tempting. If black is accepting, I'll accept. I think I'll match any trade that anyone else does. Red, you got to be asking for more than a 1-for-1 here. Oh, they irrigation. That's the settle for them. Yeah. I'd rather red take it over blue, I think. Oh, damn, that irrigation is nice. And we also get a resource. Well, wait. Sorry, resource mono we had earlier. All right, what are we doing here, guys? Inventor the 9 or the 5. I think I like 9 more. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I guess we can also settle this turn. Could resource mono just 1 brick if we want to here. Because I am looking to try and settle right now. We also don't have to this turn. I think it's... I got to do something here at the very least. Could also resource mono the sheep. Frick, I don't know, man. I'm actually not too sure. This is the first turn where I'm not very confident with what to do. We're just gonna do that. I'm happy we at least got 2 instead of 1. Take the settle. Now, I think we can city up as well here, right? So irrigation, I get 4. 4 of these. Yeah, I guess we city up. I think this makes the most sense, even though I'm porting all this wheat away. Too bad we don't have the merchant on my wheat anymore. questioning this. We could also just port for the cloth. Yeah, I'm gonna port for the cloth instead. Because we have aqueduct, we can take ore with aqueduct. We can't take cloth with aqueduct, so it makes more sense to actually do that. Oh, fuck, I guess we time out here. I was thinking about doing another 3-for-1 for a wood, but we draw a road building card there. That's crazy. I gotta pee. We're taking ore. And yes, those questioning, I did wash my hands. Even though it doesn't really matter. Because I'm touching my own stuff here. Gotta stay hygienic, guys. What is going on? So 4 is a crazy roll there. Okay, they pulled off a 2-for-1. This is probably a city. Yeah, it's got to be a city for black. Yeah, black making a decent comeback, even though they are looking still behind big time in terms of those city improvements. Got to take an ore here. Bishop is kind of nice, but we don't really need to use that. All right, let's just think about our easiest win here. We should definitely go for yellow metro. Go for that before blue gets it. We really should be able to, especially after we get the city on the 510. We have crazy cloth production. Oh, wow. There you go. Inventor, you're 9 back. What goes around comes around. Oh, and they have a smith. So they are going to get Defender of Catan victory point, I'm sure. Like, they just have... Yeah, they got a lot of knights. Diplomat, you can't use that on me. I guess black. That's the best option for red here. Yeah. All right. With a 7 out, I think we'll discard. Never mind. Crane is good. Crane, medicine, road building, bishop. Okay. Well, medicine, of course, here. Crane we can't use just yet. I guess we can settle this turn as well. Oh, man. Where do we want to settle with my road building card? That is a question. If I want it to be a real... Actually, no, I couldn't do that. Never mind. Getting sidetracked here. Okay. We're for sure doing that. Where do we want to get the settle? I don't want to get another number. We could take 8-3. Because we're already on this 8. May as well double up on the 8. (10-3). That's also an option. I think 8-3 is probably the best. Let's do that and pass. Can't do a whole lot else here. Don't want to use the bishop. We're looking really good. Yes, power indeed. Unlimited power. Shout out to anyone who gets this reference. My favorite movie of all time. Ah. Okay. Yeah, we really want the yellow metro. We also want the green metro, but we're not on any paper production. So it's really going to come down to me porting for the paper if we're going to get that. Let's go, 10 roll. Juicy roll. Red gets the VP there, but that's not really that big a deal. Oh my god. Too easy. Okay, with a 7 out here, we're getting rid of sheep. Sheep and wheat. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Blue Metro for red. That's super good for them, but I mean, I'm still not all that scared of them. I mean, maybe if red can sneak in road, that would be an issue. Don't think that'll happen, though. Okay, what are we taking here? Might be ore, just to get a sneaky city on the 8-3. I guess so. Now, do I mean, I have a crane. I might actually save a crane for a potential green metro. Actually, I could have taken green metro as well this turn if we took a wheat, because then we could have ported all our wheat and sheep for 3 paper, double metro, and then I'm on 12. Maybe I should have done that. I didn't think about that. I think we're going to have that option in a future turn, though. Of course, we're doing that. We could city this turn, actually. I'm thinking, do we city or activate? Why don't we city? Let's try to end things here. Because the barbarians aren't very close just yet. All we need to do is, I guess we could take road for the win as well. That requires 3 roads, though. But, yeah, I think green metro is probably our best win condition now. It's looking like no one else is going to get it anytime soon, so may as well focus on trying that. The one small worry I kind of have is red just sneaking in that road. But, again, I don't think it's gonna happen. Blocked 6 is amazing. 2 bishops, interesting. Okay, road there for black is good, just so it makes it difficult for red to take it. 9 there is good. But we still don't have... Oh, spy on me, fuck. I imagine they might take bishop. I could totally see them taking a crane here as well, though. All right, bishop it is. Of course they're going to use it. Okay, they're getting aqueduct. Might be a problem. Imagine if red wins this game. That'd be the saddest thing ever. All right, they bishop onto my 5. We really should have the win this game. I just got to close it out and not do anything stupid and not get insanely unlucky. Yeah, go ahead and activate your knights. Well, actually, I mean, if red is taking that victory point, that's bad news. And that 9 roll there is so good for red, man. Okay, what's the plan here? Bishop, of course, first off. Yeah, if we get some decent steals, we have the win here. Really just comes down to that. Now I'm thinking, I don't want ore and I don't want coin, so I'm not thinking I want to put the bishop anywhere on red. Probably bishop, put it on the 6. If we either steal... Yeah, if we steal a cloth, then we win here. A cloth or a paper, then we win. Oh, we're running out of time. Oh, man. Like, I do want to target red as well. So say, I don't think red can win, even if they take green metro. Fuck. That's not the win. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. That's not what I'm asking for. We only got 20 seconds here, guys. I know. No one's gonna... Hey, you gotta ask. Hey, if you don't ask, you don't get. Bro, is red gonna win? Watch me talk shit about red all game and then see them win. I really don't think so, though. Worst case Ontario here. You'd be surprised. Yeah, them taking crane. Yeah, you would be surprised. Six is good. Oh, wow, we pull another crane there. Oh, man. I'm getting a little stressed out about red's turn here. Please tie red. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Yeah, they don't even have fortress there. Dude, of course red has alchemist. What are they going to roll? 9? Actually, they're looking for green metro. Yeah, they rolled 12. That makes sense. Oh, man. Well, guys, I still stand by my play on putting the knight here because I think that was my best chance to pull a win on my last turn. but I am very scared. And I mean, after red here force rolls the 12 with the alchemist, I'm thinking they have the green metro. But then again, no. Absolutely not. All right, red pass. At first I was pulling. Okay, pulling for you to win. Dude, they're actually so close. They don't have green metro though. All right, I gotta think about my turn here. All right, they're not getting green metro. That's good at the very least. Are they getting road this turn? All right, what if we 7 out? What's the plan here? Get rid of sheep, cloth, and then paper. Or sorry, not paper. There we fucking go. Oh man, I was getting a little stressed out there. Woo! 2 wins in a row. Let's fucking go, guys. Man, I was getting nervous there. Oh, I can't use the warlord if... Okay, whatever. Let's end it. Oh, these guys all left. Whatever. Way closer than I thought it was going to be. I mean, judging by the early game there, I thought it was going to be a blowout for me. Oh, man. Insanely close, actually, at the end there with red. And I know, yeah, I said this a couple times already. I think red made a few misplays, but yet they are so close. So close. All right. This is going to be my last game. I'm going to read your guys' comments, chat with you guys for a little bit, and then I'm going to call it a night. It's been a long day. Oh shit, where are my comments here? Okay, yes, I want to go back to your okay, so Kevin, you were saying 2 deserters and 18 cards, 4 chances at 2 cards, 40 chance, 40% chance. Yes, okay, 40% chance he has 1 deserter. What's the chance he had both? Yeah, just like the last stream where the alchemist timeout caused my 7 out. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell on my last stream? Like, obviously in my position, why the fuck would I ever roll a 7? Yeah, timing out sucks sometimes. It's something I'm trying to get better at here. How long till deserter comes? Oh, spooky tofu. I remember you've been on one of my streams like way back. I like your name. Spooky tofu. That is funny. Yeah, I don't think there was ever a second set sorry, ever another deserter after both of them got used on me there. Ha! Spooky tofu, you literally asked, did I wash my hands? Yes, dude. Absolutely. I'm the cleanest guy there is. Yeah, it pretty much seems like you guys agree with me. Oh, Spooky Tofu, Unlimited Power He-Man movie. No. That was a reference to Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith, when, Palpatine is... When, right after Anakin cuts off Mace Windu's hand, and he's like, power, unlimited power. And then he sits back and he's like, ah. All right. Well, Good stream. 2 wins in a row. Yes, Ian, good point. Yeah, I think I did that. Take the wheat, take the yellow metro. I can't think. I don't know if that's the same thing I was thinking that you were thinking at that point. Fuck, I don't know, guys. Long day. Yes. Green Metropolis without any paper production. That's just how it goes. But guys, I'm gonna once again say way closer game than I thought it was gonna be. Jesus Christ, long game as well. Lots of 9 rolls here. No master merchants used. One thing I maybe want to mention, and I want your guys' opinions on, is if Red made some if Red made a little bit better decisions throughout their game, would they have won? I'm curious about that. And I love how, I mean, Red had definitely the worst city placement on the 912. Yet they're so close. That's just Catan for you. Oh shit! We got blue in the chat here. Lila Distrit. Let me yas ya a friend request there. Thanks for stopping by the stream there, my friend. And also GG. Blue, I think you actually, or yeah, Lila Distrit, Blue, whatever. I think you had the best setup to start with. You and Black totally got a little bit screwed up with losing your initial cities there early on. But I mean, what goes around comes around, because I got screwed up big time by getting double deserted by Red. That was horrible for me. Yes, big time. Red was a very good competitor considering their position this game. And yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm judging them too hard for some of the plays that I was questioning them on. Clearly, they did quite well, and they made a super good comeback. I mean, I think they either won with taking road or taking the green metro. So crazy. Yeah, GG Lewis. That was a crazy game. Thank you guys for stopping by the stream. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's exit here. Look at that, number 140 in the world, but I mean, the Cities and Knights player base is so much lower than the base game. One thing I wish Colonists would tell you is say how many people there are. Like, can you reorder the rank? Like, would I don't know. But yeah, way less player base on Cities and Knights compared to both of the other game modes. So, yeah, fair enough. 14 games played, and we managed to get up to 42.9% win rate. So I'm super happy with that. Well, yeah, it's going to be bedtime for me here soon. Hey, guys. Thanks again for stopping by. Couple great games there. Both of them were actually insanely close. If some of you guys are watching right now who didn't watch that first game, I encourage you to go back and watch it, because it was actually insanely close. It literally came down to the wire. This game as well, a little bit, but not as close as the first one, I would argue. All right. Good night, everyone. I hope you guys have a great weekend coming up here. I'm going to be posting a couple gameplays that I have recorded. I'm not going to tell you whether I win or lose, but judging by my win percentage, you can probably guess that, well, I won one of them and I lost one of them. There you go. So you'll have to find out which one I won, which one I lost. All right. Peace out, homies. Thanks again for stopping by. You guys are awesome. Take care.